Hello, and welcome to The Rollo. Our new video series will be talking about our latest platform product updates, content releases, community events, and more. I'm Ian, one of the co-founders here at Roll, and we've got a lot of really exciting things to tell you about today. Those include our major feature releases since the beginning of the year, our Creators Program, which empowers anyone to distribute games and other content on Roll, as well as this awesome new event we've got going on in collaboration with Start Playing Games. We'll also take a sneak peek at what's coming down the line on our roadmap. So let's dive in. All right, so here we are in one of our themed game rooms on Roll. We've got myself, as well as Danny, who is currently off camera. Now, one of the first big updates we did at the beginning of the year was to improve our logic around how we lay out video tiles, as well as the UI for them and the other components around them. For starters, we went from a widescreen to a square video tile, and that's because most people just take up the center part of their webcam, and by going to square tiles, we're actually able to maximize the amount of space each individual person gets in the video area. And with that change, we also updated our logic around how the video tiles lay themselves out so that they are a lot more responsive than they used to be. If I open up my dice roller, you'll see our video tiles automatically resize themselves to still fit in this area. If I open up the sheet panel, they'll go from side to side, to top to bottom, with the goal of always trying to keep each person's video tile as large as it possibly can be while still fitting within the video area. And this scales up to parties of 10 or 12 or even beyond. We've also added speaker mode. So up until the beginning of this year, you could only view people in a grid like we are right now. But now we have this button here in the bottom center of your video controls. And if I click this, I am now in speaker mode. I am full screen. I go underneath the video tiles, I go underneath the buttons here. And Danny is here in my top corner instead of a strip at the bottom, cutting off some of the UI. And with speaker mode, we do our best to automatically detect who is currently speaking of the main speaker in the room, and we swap them out. So I could stay in this mode if we had 4 other people in this room. As different people start chatting, their videos will pop in as the person that I am viewing. And if I want to, though, I can always pin someone just by clicking on their video tile. So if I click on myself, you'll see that the little pin icon appears. There's a border around my video tile. This means I'm pinned, and therefore if anyone else was chatting, it would not swap my main video feed out. And then I can unpin, and now it would go back to automatically rotating people around. With this change to speaker mode, we've also updated our map view to match it. So if I go to view this map now, you'll see that the map can take up the full video area screen, as well as it appears underneath my video tiles here. And this really allows us to maximize how much of your map or image or whatever asset you're sharing to take up the most amount of space while still preserving your ability to see the people. But, once in a while, you just want to zone in on the map and you don't really need to see the people. And so in the dot menu here in your bottom center video controls, we've added a toggle for focus mode. And when I turn on focus mode, the video tiles go away. And now I just have the map in front of me taking up as much space as it can take up. And if I untoggle focus mode, the video tiles come back. And if I go back to grid mode, the map appears in the grid mode just like it did before, also now in a square instead of widescreen format, and it takes up as much space as the UI allows. And the final piece to our video updates is how we showcase dice rolls. So before, the dice rolls would appear in the top left screen in kind of this small little list that was hard to read. It was hard to tell whose roll was whose. And it would often cover up one person's video tile and everyone else, was viewable. And so we decided to update that and change that to make that stuff more readable. And so now, if I load up some D20s here and roll, you'll see that video tile is where my dice roll lives now. And so each person's video tile will now hold the UI for their dice roll. So if Danny were to also add some dice and roll, you can see that his roll is appearing on his tile. And if I don't want to see the totals, I can hide the total, and now all the totals go away as well. So this really makes it easier to tell whose role is who. It's right on their tile. And when you're on desktop, it doesn't really take up too much space in the person's video. But if you don't like additional UI, we've also given you the option to collapse this. So I can hide this, the dice icon's there, I can always open it back up, but I can hide my role, I can hide Dana's role. And if I want to bring them back, I just click the dice icon. You can also clear your dice roll right from your video tile. So maybe I set these up, I hit my dice roller, I did my RP moment, and then I'm done. So instead of having to click this open, click clear, I can just click this X. We've also given the hosts super privileges in the room, and they can also clear anyone's dice roll as well. We've heard from a lot of hosts and GMs that they would like more ways to assist their players. And in this particular case, I could look at Danny's dice roll and be like, okay, he's done, and I want to clear his roll. And so boom, there, it's gone. Each individual person can always clear their own roll, and so hosts can also clear anyone's roll, including their own. And that's all the major updates we had for our video area. We've got more coming down the line. We're always trying to improve this as it's one of our main features, and this is where we started. We're really happy with how it's come out, so hopefully you all are enjoying that as well. The next feature we're going to talk about is dice colors. It's been long requested, and we're finally able to get it onto our roadmap. So now when you open up the dice roller, you'll see above the different dice options a new set of UI that show different colors that you can use. We've got the default color that we've always had, as well as 6 new other colors for you to group and categorize dice rolls. So for example, if I click green here, you'll see all the dice turn green. Maybe I'll take a D20 and a D100. They're green in my roller, they're green in my video tile. Once I roll them, you'll also see that in the text chat, the dice log, they're also green there as well. This really opens up a bunch of systems that we couldn't previously natively support on Roll, and gives you a lot more options into how you can group and categorize your dice rolls. And what's great is stuff is also all usable right from our sheet builder, which we'll head over to right now to see what that looks like. Here in a brand new template in our sheet builder, I'm going to go to our gameplay elements. I'm going to find a dice pool. I'll put it right here. And now when I click on this dice pool, I get the same color options as before. So maybe we want a red D20, and we want 2 of them. And for the sake of this example, we also want a buff, and we will connect this dice pool to our buff like so. That way, anytime you select this red dice pool, you will also select this buff and add all those elements to your dice roll. So I click publish. And now if we head back to our room, I can load up a sheet that uses that template. You can see I've got my 2 red D20s and my buff. Let's change this buff to a 3. And now when I click this dice pool, it selects the dice pool, it selects the buff. 2 red D20s appear in my dice roller as well as my buff. I can roll that. It's there. It's also in chat. Everyone can see it. Great. I'm done, and I can clear. All right, to round out the feature update of today's video, I want to talk about our latest release, Roll for Mobile. That's right, Roll is now available no matter what device you're using. From PCs to laptops to tablets to phones. The same great play experience is available uncompromised across all of your devices. This is super exciting for us for many reasons. One, it opens up many different use cases for Roll outside of just online remote play. If you want to bring Roll to your in-person game sessions, now you can. You can bring your sheets, you can bring the dice roller, you can bring chat. You can opt in to whatever tools you want from the Roll platform for your in-person games. It also enables asynchronous play. From downtime chat with our text message feature to play by post. You can now do all of that with Roll for Mobile. So let's check out what Roll on mobile looks like. Okay, so here I have the Roll dashboard loaded up my phone. This is our game page where we have all of our content, official content that's for sale or for free. If I click the logo up here, I now have a menu that can take me to my rooms, my sheets, my templates, my assets, both purchased and ones I've uploaded. If I go to my assets here, you can see my assets page is fully mobile friendly. I can view everything I've uploaded to the platform. I can go to my sheets here and I can scroll down, say find my Baxter sheet. This is for my Numenera game. And this sheet is now fully mobile friendly. Everything on the sheet is editable and usable, just like it is on desktop, which means I can edit my character on the go, or even if I want to play this game in person, I can bring my character sheet with me. If I go to my rooms, again, just like on desktop, I can see all my rooms available that I've created and I have joined. Now I'm going to head over to the room that we were just in. On the bottom, you can see all the tabs here, which gives me access to all the same features I have on desktop. My party tab is where our video is, as well as screen share and asset sharing. So if I connect to the video call, I am now connected. I can turn on my camera, allow permissions, and boom. I am now connected to a role game room through my phone. I'm going to hide my camera in here. We've got chat, just like we do on desktop. We've got sheets, again, fully mobile responsive. And these sheets also are connected to the dice roller, just like they are on desktop. So for example, if I click my strength, it's highlighted. I get a little icon on my dice tab here to let me know that I have added something to the dice roller. My reference, my die roll, I can roll, and there we go. Of course, we also have assets available as well on mobile. And one of the big updates we made with mobile is our maps and tokens are now touch friendly. So I'm going to open up this map. I can use my finger to drag around. I can select the pencil tool and I can draw on the map. Not only does it work with touch with my finger, it works for a stylus, or if you have an Apple Pencil. All that's supported both on your phone and on tablets. So that's a quick run through of our game rooms available on your phone. Again, just like on desktop, all the same features are available. All of them are available, fully mobile friendly, fully tablet friendly. We're super excited to see what you all do with Roll now that you can use it on any device, no matter where you are. Next up, let's talk about the Roll Creators Program. Roll isn't just a place for playing and creating games. It's also a place you can sell and distribute your gaming content. At the beginning of the year, we opened up the Roles Creator Program for anyone to come and apply. It's totally free. Whether you're an indie creator, small press, or a large publisher, we're accepting all forms of gaming content for the role-playing industry. Whether it's a standalone game, an expansion, a supplement, an asset pack like maps or tokens, if you're selling content for role-playing games, we're here to help you distribute it. So what are the benefits of the Creators Program? Well, to start, we never ask for exclusivity. You're free to sell and roll in any other marketplace available to you. We're also DRM free, which means your customers are not platform locked to us. At any time, they can download their content and take it with them wherever they would like. We're also here to help you integrate as much or as little as you would like. If you want to sell a PDF, you can do that. If you want to sell a PDF with maps and tokens, pre-gen characters, custom templates, we can help you do that as well. All of our tools are available to you at no cost, are code-free, WYSIWYG drag and drop. We also do crowdfunding and digital fulfillment. Whether you have a Kickstarter campaign, an itch page, a GameFound campaign that's already happened or upcoming, we can help you distribute and fulfill those campaigns right from the Roll platform. No extra work, no extra fees. If you're interested in joining the Roll Creators Program, just head over to playroll.com/creators. All the information I just went over will be there, as well as a really short and simple sign-up form to get started. Once we review your application and accept you in, your account will be enabled to set up content for distribution on the Roll platform. To get a sense of what it's like to be part of the Roll Creators Program, I recommend you check out Vascrim, which is available today on the Roll Marketplace. Here's the Vascrim product page. And as you can see, Vascrim comes with a whole bunch of stuff out beyond just the PDF. It comes with a custom theme, it comes with pre-gen characters, templates, rulebook, a quick start, PDFs, maps, and tokens. This is all available for me to take wherever I want, but also to create a room and get right into the action. On my left here, you can see a rules reference sheet. I can create a new sheet. I've got pre-gen characters that I can review and use for my game session, as well as blank character sheets and counter sheets and another rules reference. On my right in my assets panel, you can see all the PDFs available to me, as well as my maps and as well as my tokens. Roll also partnered with Infinite Black, the creators of Vascrim, for their latest campaign, Vascrim Into Oblivion, which was successfully funded last week. With 3 new books coming to the Vascrim universe, each one will get its own custom theme room on Roll, and all content for Vascrim will be digitally fulfilled for the backers of this campaign. Now let's chat about this really fun event we've got going on in collaboration with Start Playing Games. If you've logged into Roll recently, you may have noticed this new banner at the top of your dashboard. Need a GM for that new game you want to try? If you click Learn More, you'll be taken to a page where 40 professional and vetted GMs from Start Playing Games are ready and waiting to run your next game session. So whether you're just getting into role-playing for the first time, or you're starting a new campaign and you want to find a professional to help you run it, check out this page. All of these GMs are excellent. They're running a huge variety of different types of games and systems. You are very likely to find one that you and your friends would be interested. Check them out and enjoy Roll with a professional GM. Lastly, for today's roll-up, let's talk about some features and updates that are coming to the platform soon. To start, we are redesigning and optimizing our dashboard experience. We're finally going to move away from our light themed UI to match the Roll UI across the board with our latest darker theme. On top of that, your dashboard will be better organized for you to find, search, and filter your assets, rooms, and sheets. As well as we're going to update the loading of the dashboard. So for those GMs and players that have a lot of assets, a lot of sheets, a lot of rooms, you may have noticed that your dashboard's starting to be a little slow. We're going to be fixing all of that so it loads silky smooth and snappy. Next, we're going to be updating your privacy and editing controls of sheets in a room. Today, you can make a sheet either private to yourself, viewable to everyone, or editable to everyone. And that's not quite enough nuance for what players and GMs need. So we'll be updating the level of controls you have to allow you to select whether something is viewable by you and the GM, or everyone, or editable by you and the GM, or everyone. This will allow players and GMs to greater control over how they interact with each other's sheets. Lastly, we're going to be adding a tagging system to Roll. To start, this will be limited to just sheet templates. So creators will be able to tag their templates with games, systems, and more. Eventually, this will be rolled out to more things on the platform, such as rooms and products and assets. This is starting us down a path for better organization and searching and filtering on Roll, as well as better discovery. So all these features are coming in the next few weeks, next few months, and we'll get them out into your hands as soon as we possibly can. And that is what we've got for today's episode of The Roll-Up. Thank you for tuning in. All links mentioned will be in the description below. Also, don't forget, we have an ever-growing Discord. We have a Looking for Group there. We have creators there talking about how they best utilize Roll for their content and their sheet templates, and much more. Happy adventuring, and as always, you can play with us.